Hoya hoya guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink, and today's topic is the C Jam Blues by Duke Ellington. But before we get started, make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button, also become a member of the HPCrazy Guitar Academy to download the tabs and the backing track for this tutorial, but also to join our community there. So, that's how this thing sounds like. Either with melody or with chords. And also improvisation. So we're going to learn the melody. Well, it's really simple. We learn 3 types of melody with chords, with single note, and with octaves, and then the tune is, as the name is saying, it's C jam. It's about jamming, it's about blues, it's about improvisation, so a few ideas for the improvisation. First of all, when you watch the original score in the real book, there are no chords written. Why is that so? Because as the name is saying, it's called C jam blues. The blues is in C, as the name is saying, and you can do several types of chord progressions over that one. So the chord progression which I've chosen is the most simple one, because I want to make jazz also available for people who are not so experienced in jazz, and this tune is really great. You can dive in even with not so much knowledge about jazz, but still play cool jazzy stuff. So I've chosen the really easiest progression as you can think about, but it's also possible to do more complex blues progressions, but this I'm not going to talk about here in this tutorial. So first we check out the chords, or no, first the melody, and then the melody with chords, and there you see the chords, and then improvisation. Okay guys, first before we start with the melody, the range where we are working around is the C major pentatonics or C blues. That's this one here. Here 8, 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 5, 8. So that's the range where we work more or less in. And the melody is really, really simple. It's here the G, and then the C at the end. It's really simple. And the rhythm is also simple. It's 1 and 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4. That's the whole melody. It's really simple. Play it 3 times. And that's the melody. Sorry, now the tutorial is finished. Bye guys. No. So, as simple as it is, as I said, it's more about improvisation. Now, well, I'm going to play quickly that you see how it works. As I said, it's really simple. By the way, the backing track, it's me playing bass and piano. So, now you can do it either like this, or if you want to do it with octaves, you can also do this. Here, pinky in the 8th, and here index as before, and then the pinky. Or you can make variations, first like this, second time like this, okay? Now, if you want to play with chords, it's a little bit more complex because you need to follow the chords. First we have C9, and now we're coming to the chords. So the first 4 bars are C, so we move from C9, here in the 2nd fret, bar in the 3rd. And the chords also contain the melody. Then to C13 up here in the 8th fret, bar here, middle finger 9th, ring finger 10th, and this one is 8. So that's the ending chord. Okay, so we have first C, 9, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. Second time, the next two bars, or F7, and here you're playing F9, 13 is like this here. First fret, second fret, 3, 3. Then we jump up again into the C. Okay. At the end, we have G13 here. Just move this down in the 3rd fret. Back to C. Let's play the whole thing with chords. So that was the same with chords. If you want to make it more this chorus effect on the chord, like on the ending chord, there are press against the body of the guitar and the neck. See, and this creates this chorus effect. This is without pressing, with pressing. It's really a cool effect, and this way you can make more variations on the whole thing. And the guitar should not break if you don't really press too hard. Yeah, good. So that was the melody. Normally the melody is played twice, so I'm going to play the melody now first simple, or make variations, then go to chords to see how you can make variations just with this. Chords. Okay, so now that was the melody. That melody comes beginning 2 times, second time variations as showed, then comes the improvisation. I'm gonna play the whole tune at the ending of the tutorial, that is give you an impression how you can work with the stuff, okay? Now, improvisation. As I said, we are using the C major blues we're using this scale, okay? And what is really important about this, when you don't need to really go exactly with the chords, but it's really useful when you know when the F comes and when the G comes, because when you play like a little melody, maybe we start with a little lick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. When it changes to F, it's like a little motif. You change, instead of you change to the blue note. When you play on F, you have to have the blue note, and then it goes back to C. And then when it goes to G, then it goes back to C. I'm going to show you here on the improvisation. Where does it start? Oh, wait, I quickly have to put back the marker. I thought I'm there when I wanted to be, so we enter in the improvisation. Now to F. To C. It's really simple. Once again. Wait. Now goes to F. To G. It's really simple. Now we need a little bit more meat at the bone. You can do really simple stuff and it sounds really cool. I mean, if you pull back the timing in a way, you know, if you play these motifs and pull them back in timing, I'm going to show you, then you sound really cool in Miles Davis style. Now, see, I pull back the timing. Same licks, just pulling back. I'm pulling back more. It works. The same licks, but I was pulling back the time and just stretching the whole lick, really stretching it to something. You know, it's about improvisation is also about time and space. It's not only the notes. You need to control your time and your space. That's one thing which Miles Davis taught us, to really control time and space. And there you just need a few notes, and if you point them exactly where they have to be, you're way cooler than playing fast runs. I mean, fast runs are cool, no doubt about that. But if you cannot control time and space, they are totally useless. But now we want to run as well. Runs will be in triplets, so you can practice the scale in triplets. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And it really, with the blues scale, it works. And once you have it together, you try it at the speed of 8 track triplets. Works. Or just something in between. I mean, nobody plays like the whole scale, you know. And when you play a run, it has a motion like do 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 do, you know, have this motion inside. So I'll show you a easy one here. We start here in the 5th fret, and we start on the 2nd. This is called phrasing, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4. We start 1 triplet after the 1. This way doesn't sound like a exercise, then it sounds like a run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I'm going to show you in the track. And now we need we need something cool, and that will be this here. It's a method which really swings and is cool, you know what I mean? I mean, the rhythm is really same on the quarter note, and we play here in the 8th fret, 5th fret, 7th fret, 5th fret, and we can resolve it 1, 2 to 3. For 1, 2, and what do? You make a slide pull off, but I just slide on the full one. See? It's really cool. Let's do that one. It's really cool. Now you mix the whole thing up, and then in between you come back to the theme. Okay, I'm gonna show you how. I started directly after the theme. First a little bit with the theme. Little variation on the theme. Now slowly lick. Now we start with improvisation. Don't play now. Now let it run. Also chords in between. Chord. Yep. See, I was just taking the different elements and just started to mix them up. It's like in the kitchen, you have salt, pepper, oregano, olive oil, and then you make something out of it. 4 ingredients. Try to be creative, try to make it tasty. Yo. And at the end, of course, you play the theme again. Okay guys, that was the C Jam Blues by Duke Ellington in a really simple version with only 3 chords. As I said, you can reharmonize the way you want. On the topic, on the theme, it doesn't really matter. Also, you can the licks I showed work on any chords or chord progression which is done. Yo. The main thing in jazz improvisation, at least from my point of view, is control time and space. You don't have to play fast, especially not on blues. And when it's like mid-tempo, medium tempo, it's more about this laid-back coolness. You know, this is something which cannot totally be taught. One thing which really helps, if you have your foot on 2/4, when you play 1, 2, 3, 4, and when you have this 2/4 feel in your playing while you improvise, then your phrasing goes automatically on laid back. You know, the worst thing in which you can do in any jazz thing is to play a front, because then it sounds like, you know, a rabbit jumping. But we want to be cool and laid back and really cool jazz cats. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You can also practice the thing without backing track, just with foot and 2/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2. these little things, they come from the 2/4 feeling, and you go back in the groove, back in the beat on laid back, and then it comes the right way. Yo. Good, guys. If you want to download the backing track and the tabs, they're available in the HPCrazy Guitar Academy. Join there, make a premium membership upgrade if you want. Then you can download that and many other tabs and backing tracks. Yo. Also join with a free member account if you're broke at the moment, which probably some of you are after Christmas. Also join them with a free member account. If you have any questions more in detail, you can ask there. I'll be glad helping you out there. Good. What more to say? Please write me a review on Google Maps, HPCrazy Guitar Academy. That will be really cool. And also join my channel to all your jazz guitar friends if you like what I'm doing and help the channel grow. Me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye by playing a little bit the C Jam Blues. Oh yeah.